Hi, and welcome to another Kids Creative Challenge by Arapahoe Libraries. My name is Ted, and I am happy to share with you our next challenge. So, you've probably noticed that it is December, it's getting cold. If you're a sensible person, you've probably put all of your winter gear, hats, scarves, gloves, into a specific place where you know where you can find them, where you can get them out when it gets cold. If you're like me, you threw all of that into a random closet and decided, I'll just deal with that when it gets cold. Tragically, it is cold now, and I have no idea what has happened to all of my gloves and scarves and hats. It's honestly kind of fascinating. It's like they've been eaten by some weird closet monster. But regardless of that, it actually leads me to this week's challenge. This is the international and inaugural Fascinating Hat Challenge. So, how does this work? Well, essentially, you have to create a hat out of essentially any random objects that you have laying around the house. You can build it based off of a hat that you already own, but you have to actually add something to it. Now, I don't know if you'll come up with something as useful, practical, and fascinating as my hat. This is my artistic deer helmet. As you can see from its wonderful hood ornament that I got going on here, it is actually, in fact, a cardboard box to which I have taped a deer, but what makes this hat truly fascinating is that it also doubles as an art helmet. You might notice that it has an ink pen. It also has an eraser, because I did not plan ahead and for some reason could not find any sharpened pencils in my apartment. So now I can use this as an artistic instrument as well as something to theoretically keep my head warm. So I will now demonstrate. I will actually not demonstrate. That would not be good of me to write on my table. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, I'm not a very sensible person, but if you want to participate, please make a hat out of any randomly assorted objects you have in your house. There are no limits other than it can't just be a regular hat. That just means that you actually know where all of your hats are, and that would kind of defeat the purpose of the challenge. So, when you've completed the challenge, don't forget to share it with us. Post it on social media with the hashtag Arapahoe Libraries so that we can see what you've done, and stay tuned for the next challenge in a couple of weeks.